Welcome back to the Rap Trap. I'm Ayo CONSACO, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and the Men Too movement. And this is in hindsight. Obviously, NBA youngboy is trolling Baton Rouge police. The whole city is looking like the whole city as far as law enforcement. And niggas in the street want him gone. And this is what the Rap Trap consists of. You got pressure from every which way. And at your peak, right before you drop all your friends and family, you will have tension on the inside of your camp. And that's when you got to make that decision on whether you want to be at the top and be lonely, or be a has-been and maybe have some friends. Mo 3 was on Real Life Street Stars. Shout out to them. And he said, niggas is cool as long as y'all is eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? As long as we right here, it's all love. But when they gotta look up to you, that's when it become a problem. But niggas don't see that shit coming. Like, niggas believe that, and you can try to beat this shit in all kind of ways, like get niggas around you that's cool with just being a shooter, cool with just being, you know, and they'll be cool, just like a bitch. They'll be cool with being that side bitch or that other hoe that you come to the house at 4 o'clock in the morning, just that little nigga who get to carry the bags or roll the blunts. They'll be cool with that in the beginning until they start seeing newer people come in and get positions higher than them. That's when the politics come in and motherfuckers start trying to do sabotage shit. That's when all the little shit start mattering. You tell motherfucker to roll the blunt, they get an attitude about it. You tell motherfucker to carry the bag, they start saying, tell that motherfucker to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's all this shit. So it's, and there's no way that you can beat it. That's why it's a trap. There's no way that you can beat this. We'll obviously get to the bad band video shoot. Niggas got prop guns. I'm gonna say prop guns in the videos and shit like that. And we'll get to all that shit. But what I want to talk about right here is the fact that youngboy, Kodak Black, who else? Let's just use those two examples. Quando Rondo, NLE Chopper. You're not at this level because of your talent. But how do you explain it to a motherfucker? Like that's how do you explain to a person that your talent isn't what got you to the spot that you're at? How do you explain to a motherfucker that don't got that much brain to work with that you were a lottery pick? They could have picked the nigga on the side of you, the nigga down the street. Everybody does the same thing with the same type of fucking music. That was step one of the, when I say they, I mean the higher ups, the top of these record labels. They wanted to pull the rug of talent from under us, so now everybody's on the same plane. I don't have to go, you know, this is why motherfuckers will get a fucking Chevy car, or you know, a fucking Toyota instead of getting a Ferrari or BMW, because the parts, the labor is cheaper when you got a regular car. But when you get a Ferrari and BMW, just a flat tire can cost you racks. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted to have it to where if this motherfucker go to jail, if this motherfucker get killed, we don't take such a hit. We can have another one up in no time. They have their fingers and hands in everything. The format to make an artist, number one, is now something that can be replicated. It used to be, you know, in the days of Bad Boy, No Limit, Death Row, it was, you know, you had to, you know what I'm saying? It was once one person had did it, and really it was up until, you know, the Soulja Boy days, or even further. Once someone had did once someone had found a way into the game through this method, that method was closed, because everybody else gonna try this shit. It's played out. So now you gotta find a new method. They have it to where now, I call it the love and hip hop method, or the bad baby method. Simply get with the social media people, the Facebook people behind the scene, run the motherfucking numbers up, which is not hard once you are the motherfucker behind the Instagram shit. Like, you can make a motherfucker shit blow up for whatever fucking reason. Once you have the numbers, the music doesn't fucking matter, because this music that they're making is so fucking easy to imitate. Just put auto-tune on it and it's all good. So that's the back part of it. The back part of it is, we know how to make a star. We can make a star out of anybody. Now, how do we make it to where we don't have to deal with an artist as long? And how do we make it to where we can fuck artists over without it looking like it was us that was fucking them over? So they created a bridge from the detention houses, the juvenile camps, and Mount Meigs and state school. They made a bridge from there to the record industry, but they had a checklist. I tell y'all about this checklist, the requirements. Didn't graduate high school, came from a broken home, speaks in broken English, has want them to have a felony before they sign the deal. But with a juvenile, it's kind of hard. So it's, you know, let's just make sure he has some type of background, so when he goes to court, they get slammed. And let's make sure they have the tendency, or put them in a position where they can't learn from their mistakes. Now we get to the trap part. You already have the mindset of a young street nigga who only understands 2 types of languages: harsh and violent. You're not going to be able to even understand how deep in this trap you are. Let's take NBA Youngboy for example right here. You just was humble, head down. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna go to Cal. I'm just so happy to be off papers and glad that it's finally over. And then at the video shoot, niggas wild and going crazy. Go look at that bad video shoot. Go look at the security guard having to walk around with all these crazy little niggas. Like, the nigga stressed in a bitch. Like, this motherfucker, man, what the fuck are we doing? And that's the position that you're put in as an adult. As an adult who needs, I gotta get this money, but goddamn, these little niggas is going towards the bullshit. Why the fuck is he going towards the bullshit? Because he must. It's so many motherfuckers in Baton Rouge who hate Youngboy. Youngboy a bitch, this nigga ain't got shit, fuck nigga, we gonna kill that fuck nigga. Just, it's all type of situations, and that's what the label, they'll send out a little street team to make sure that there's some niggas on the artist's ass. Make sure that somebody wants to kill him, because that's gonna add value. I think in the art world and shit like that, once if the artist is homosexual or has AIDS or has cancer or has already died, the prices go up. And that same idea has been transferred over here, which, if it hasn't already, you know what I'm saying, with Michael Jackson, Tupac, Biggie, yada yada. But our way of having a terminal illness is to have imminent danger at all times. They said I can't go down here, so I'm gonna go down here. They say I ain't supposed to have no gun, so I'm gonna have a gun. Look at me, y'all. I'm gangster. I'm just look at the video. You look at young boy coming out that courthouse, head down, and then you watch this video, and it's like, what the fuck happened? Of course, you know, we get out of court, and we turn the fuck up, we gonna play the face. But it's like, my nigga, you have to know that these people on your ass. You have to understand that. But you also understand there is no, we don't fuck with young boy unless he's in danger. We don't fuck with young boy unless he's doing some retarded shit. You start talking with some sense. You start making smart decisions, niggas start calling you pussy. That pussy ass. So you trapped. If you don't act off impulse, if you don't act sporadically, if you don't do what the street tell you to do, you look in this video, you see niggas, yeah. You see even a scene where he tap a nigga and nigga turn around with the, yeah, fuck nigga, we got it, fuck nigga, yeah. Big 5 fuck nigga, you know what it is, yeah. Where the nigga up, yeah, this bitch hot, yeah, uh-huh. To me, obviously, as somebody who done came through that, that's peacocking. You trying to scare a nigga from even trying it. Because if he tried, you not finna do shit. And every nigga in that video, a lot of niggas in that video look like they don't like the nigga. Like nobody, because he letting the money fall, he flexing heavy. And everybody in this bitch feel like this nigga supposed to throw me something. This is why we came to the video shoot. I'm hoping the nigga throw me 100 or something like that. I'm sure a lot of niggas that was in his earlier videos is niggas that's on the opposite side right now. Your man Young Greatness, remember the video I did on him? He got killed because he came home for a funeral. That's how dangerous it is when niggas think that you got something going on. When you out here in the street with me, we both just getting it from the mud, and nigga, you broke, I'm broke, but we got beef on our mind. Fuck nigga, it's all love. But once you get to a point where the hoes over here is talking about going where you at, oh, you must die. And what's gonna make the hoes on this side wanna come over here is if a nigga got some money and they feel like they can get it. Nigga got some, you know, some clout and they feel like they can get it. Like, and niggas from this side start going over here like, shit, I ain't shit, that's y'all beat, that ain't between me. That shit will make some shit, that will make it so hard for you being the enemy of a nigga who made it. Because then you start seeing, you know, when it was both of y'all was on the same level or you was above this nigga a little bit, everybody just, yeah, fuck that broke ass fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just, it's whatever. But now this nigga that came up a little bit. See, that's why the fuck I watch this motherfucker. How in the fuck? Hold on, dog. Oh, okay. I'm about to say. But now that this nigga up, the opposition is up. Now motherfucker like, yeah, this shit ain't that serious, my nigga. Shit, and it's crazy how the street do that to us. It seems like just as soon as we feel like we got some set in stone in the street, seem like we think that something is solid and this what this is, the street just flip the shit all around. And that's why in the street, as long as you in the street, You ain't never really broke for real like that, because at any moment, some can just pop up. Nigga tap you on the chest like, come on, I got it. It's up. Come on. 2 man. You know what I'm saying? I need you. Just talk to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just anything. All you gotta do is be out there. But you gotta be out there. And just as soon as you come up, they got a system for that too. It's the hierarchy of the street, and I might need to make that a whole video, because a lot of these rappers is coming up and they never had money. They got money from music. These niggas ain't never did nothing but up a gun. That's all they know how to do. They can't sell dope. They don't know how to manage money. That's why they always broke. They just didn't hit a lick, but they already broke. I gotta spend the money on looking like I got something. So that's another requirement. Like, come to the label. Come to us when you get in trouble. We'll give you a loan. Without us hating, how long? Now you're gonna ask the question. I'm gonna ask this. Will NBA YoungBoy be free long enough to go broke? Will he go broke on the street, or will he go broke behind bars? Or will he not live long enough to go broke? Better question. When NBA YoungBoy get his sentence, or when he get murdered, how many motherfuckers gonna be surprised? Here's the thing right here. I keep saying it. A nigga can be out in the street doing all the gangster shit that gangsters do. I'm talking about sticking to the code to the T. But when a nigga die by that same code that he lived by, oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh, he was over. He had a smile and a light up a room. Oh, my baby. Oh. We so surprised. And another thing I find extremely funny, when it be a rapper, it seems like can't nobody, it's like the rapper just surrounded themselves with flunkies. Nobody around them can get nothing going. Everything falls. You know, you can have a team and shit like that. We can say Meek Mill, Dream Chasers. Who out of Dream Chasers is gonna take that spot if something happens to Meek Mill? Who's gonna be the successor of Meek Mill? Who's gonna fill those shoes? Why is it that we only get these fucking one pop? That's why I have to salute Yo Gotti. Because say whatever the fuck, like, the nigga, at least he got a team of motherfuckers who can live without him. You look at most motherfuckers, but I ain't even talking about the older artists. Meek Mill, that's too far out. Let's do the younger artists. Like, and it just seems like a fucking, it goes off so perfectly that it just makes you believe that it was set up this way. To not think that in this day and age there is a trap amongst the music industry, you would have to be fucking blind or a 13-year-old. This isn't normal. It's so many fucking stories of rappers getting fucked over, whether it be by the law, they homeboys, niggas in the street, or an overdose. This ain't like this isn't just by chance. If we follow the money, we look at it, we say, well, I know somebody who's not losing regardless. It's the machine. The machine that continues to pump out more and more and better slaves than before. You don't give a fuck about these little boys' music. You can't help but run into somebody's music on YouTube and shit like that sound just like YoungBoy, Kodak Black. Just pick an artist and you can find an imitation. Doesn't matter who fathered the style. I mean, honestly, it's all really fathered by Wayne. Honestly, that auto-tune shit. I mean, you can say T-Pain, but really Wayne is the who showed him, and then just went from there. Just different versions. But you look into it and you see how quickly, how succinct these tragedies happen, how frequently, and you wonder, because it's like, okay, obviously YoungBoy did the video. Obviously he did the video, but did he really, and that's the question I'm posing here, did he really have a choice? Kind of like Boot Gang. Boot Gang, he wants to be called John now because he don't like the way he came in. I think every artist goes through that shit. Like, I was on this murder, kill shit to get in the industry because I knew this is what y'all would listen to, but I don't want to keep doing it. This shit is dangerous. I have to be on drugs all the time just to fucking get the nerve to do this shit. I can't do this shit sober. It's too fucking scary. These motherfuckers, like, I gotta always worried about somebody. People really want to kill me. And there's a lot of people that don't really understand what that feel like. That somebody wants to end you. They want to end you. And the passion that they have, like, that's their mission. Their mission is to kill you, to end you. That's not to be taken lightly. That's not a mindset. And then on top of that, you're forced to go in these places where your death is pretty much, let's look at just take the Tekashi 6ix9ine and the O Block situation. I have to do this. I can't just sit over here and make money and make music. I have to go over here. If I don't go over here and put my life in danger, people ain't gonna look at me like that. This is how you get on. You look at the rappers that play it safe, they don't get no motherfucking, they don't got nothing going on. And as an artist on the outside looking in, you taking notice of that. Like, he got it because he'll do that. Like, he a real gangster. In the industry, like, they have people who went to school for marketing, they can easily see what the trend is. Okay, we need you to do this. This video that didn't have guns didn't perform as well as the video that did have guns. We need you to go over here and do a video in front of your opposition's grave. That's gonna perform the way we need it to. You aren't scared, are you? And after you done put on this broad performance of being this gangster, you backing up now and saying, nah, I don't want to do that. It'll end you. Look at what the herpes, not rumor, the herpes confirmation, the herpes confession, it did nothing. It didn't do anything. You can find out that an artist has herpes and it doesn't affect numbers at all. But the people, knowing that you don't want to go and fight somebody or go in a hood, or you don't want to put the strap to the fucking camera, now motherfuckers start tuning out. That nigga pussy. The peer pressure, the shit is so heavy and so real that you can't even call it. Peer pressure isn't doing it any justice. You would have to call it like it's damn near a force. You either gonna keep going this way towards your death while getting money, or you gonna turn around and just be embarrassed, go broke. And once you done got used to this lifestyle of pretending like you rich, acting like you rich, because if your money is not making money, then you broke. So you get to pretend like you these people that you get to go mingle with, but you nothing but the entertainment. You can either continue to run towards your death while getting money, or you can go this way and fall off. And the facade, the act is over. Now, this road is gonna happen anyway. But it's who am I talking to, man? Who am I talking to? This system, this thing is so big, and conditions at this level are becoming so dire that a motherfucker would really feel like I'm sacrificing myself so that my family can have something. So motherfuckers will willingly enter this game and put their life on the line, because that's what you're doing as an artist. People don't have to have a reason to dislike you as a rapper. People you can just scroll and just type in rappers, scroll down, pick one and say, I don't like him. And the beef is on. Except now, the beef, we don't just do it on verses no more. You gotta pull up. And if you don't pull up, then your career's over. It gets so fucked up to where even if you the one who beat a rapper up, that'll only get you a little bit of fucking time. A little bit. You know how many motherfuckers that took rappers' chains, beat rappers up, and all this other kind of shit to a rapper and destroyed their career, but their career still ain't go nowhere. If you can't see what the fuck this rap industry is today, better yet, what the fuck can you do about it? What do we do about it? NBA YoungBoy, at this point, you pretty much just doing what you gotta do to pay the bills. But why is it like that? Why do you have to put your freedom and your life in jeopardy in order, like, it's safer to be a fucking what do you call a fucking stunt man? Fuck do they call them people on the Jackie Chan didn't have one. Is it called a stunt man? I do all my own stunts. But what is it called though? Not a double. I think it's stunt man. Should be stunt man, shouldn't it? It's safer to do that shit. At least you only in danger while you're doing the fucking movie. With this shit, all day, every day, somebody is trying to start their career off of ending yours. And ending yours might be anything from punking you out, beating you up, robbing you, or killing you. And the Drake and fucking Meek Mill situation, motherfucker was trying to goddamn take his freedom away, calling his fucking probation officer. The game has became vicious, and if something don't change, it's gonna continue to be the same. Y'all tell me what we can do about it. It's been a rap trap. I'm Ayo CONSACO. Make sure y'all hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App. I'll see y'all in a minute. Love, love.